Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio, home of the Zips. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Zips will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Bowling Green's offense will go to work first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games. David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
You know, on a play like that, 3rd and short, as a quarterback, you're looking for your easiest throw and your shortest throw, and that's to the tight end. He's a big target, he makes the catch, and now the drive stays alive.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Bowling Green made the bold move of turning to star of field, stage, and sideline Eddie George as the new head coach. And Falcon fans have to be thrilled after the run he put up at Tennessee State.
Yeah, listen, this guy's an icon in the state of Ohio. After what he did winning a Heisman Trophy at Ohio State, and after what he built down at Tennessee State, there's a lot of reason for optimism, I think. This guy, this isn't just show, David. I think this guy has a lot of substance to him. I expect them to be pretty...
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in, it's Curry. On the move at the 30. And he's got enough for the 1st down, it'll be at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So much for the tough field position, one play and you're already to the 35. They go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Zips come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the ground, he's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Finley. That falls incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Got the quick pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Hogan. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the grab at the 10. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Zips trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Finley. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Snowed under by the defense.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Flips it out on the screen. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Quarterbacks are just like anybody else. They get in rhythms. And to get in a rhythm early on 3rd down and have a little success here and get the sticks moving, great chance to continue to get this offense moving down the field to get some more points.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Finds a man by himself. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That's the end of the period. Bowling Green is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. To the air, it's Pine. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on 4th down and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's out of bounds well short of the marker, and they'll have to give up the ball. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. On the ground, it's Curry. Plows through the defense. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
A 1st and 10 for this offense. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think a lot of times when run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield just like right there and create a TFL.
And the Zips have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Gonna run it. It's Curry. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now...
Lots of running room. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. A great catch and run for 6.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. UMass needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there at Amherst behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ohio. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the back. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Pine. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught, close to the marker, it's Harris. They'll get the 1st down, it's spotted on the 49. And the Falcons are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sure hands, it's McMillan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got a chance. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Falcons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, BG. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Coming out with it, it's Hills. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
To throw, it's Finley. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 30. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be... Touchdown, Zips! Fitted in the window for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he tacks on the extra point.
21, Akron, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll go to the toss. Oh, better look out. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. Oh, it's loose. Oh, and he's able to get it back. Good thing for him. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Akron. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. A big reason they find themselves trailing to start the second half, those 2 turnovers in the first.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to create explosives, you want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one, Jesse, taking care of the football.
It just goes to show you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
Off play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Zips come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
I'll tell you, I love this offense going RPO on first, second, and third down at any point during the game because this quarterback does a really good job with his decision-making. He does a great job reading the defense, seeing the look, counting the box, and he's almost perfect on these decisions to hand the football off on RPOs.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And now on second down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And the Zips are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Run game established.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun on third down. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. On the option. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
To the ground with the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now adjusting. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The play action fake. Rushes on him. It's caught. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. He might want another play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds his man. It's Curry. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards, and they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll bring it back. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in down the middle. Open spaces. Touchdown, Falcons. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And right down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll give it to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll run it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Might be changing the route. Off play action on first down. He's got an open man. There he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Buys a little time with his feet. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Trying to beat the D deep. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now on second down. Off the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. On the run, fires downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Zips line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Handoff from the gun. Shakes off the defender. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Returner is tackled out at the 41. And your Akron Zips will take over.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Snap it to the back. Powers through the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
And the Falcons get the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They want that clock to run. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. It's a seam wide open. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give to the back. There he goes! Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The uprights, good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Tough to beat in action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 38 to Ohio. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. They're dealing with a second and long. Might be calling a hot route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's past the 30. Turning on the Jets. And he goes out of bounds, but 5... Passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
Man, you practice this all week for a reason. The 2-minute situation is so important. I like the completion. I like the first down. Let's see if we can get one more play in real quick before the 2-minute timeout.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Williams. A big gain as he goes out of bounds on the last play before the 2-minute timeout. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And with that incompletion, man, it's go time. Like this offense, there's no more holding back. They've got to have this play. Trailing, they need a big play. Which one on that play call sheet is your go-to play in this moment when I gotta have it?
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Give to the back. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's getting ahead of Steve. He's at the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Looking to throw on first down. Scrambling away. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He'll work his way down to the 28. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know,